Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Cole Sterling, of course. Today we're making a energy drink. All you need is fruit punch powder packets for like water and stuff. Water flavor packets. My front camera is not picking it up very well, but it's fruit punch. Spoon and a fork. Small bowl to mix. We got a cup, some Folgers coffee, and some Pepsi for the drink. First step is to pour some coffee in the bowl, and it's going to take about, I have a smaller spoon inside. It's going to take about 7 scoops this big or so. Just put all 7 in there, and you have to crush it up because it's actually crystallized. There's some big crystal-sized chunks in there, so I have to really mash it up into like super fine powder to actually mix in. And I'll be right back after I get all 7 mixed in and powdered up. So it's turned into all powder now. You can't really see it that good. Like I said, my front camera's not that good, but it is actually way better than my old phone. But it is all powdered. Right now it looks like cocoa.
What are you making?
We're gonna dump this into my cup just to make it easier. I actually just put 1 scoop in there right now. It's just so there's not too much in there and it's spilling all over the table. But just keep doing that, 1 scoop at a time if it's easier. Pour it into the cup until you're ready, then pour it back into the bowl, which I'll show you as soon as I'm done doing all 7. And guys, to mash this up, all I'm doing is like pressing the spoon against the wall of the cup, and it's going back and forth and stuff, and it's just crushing it up, and I'm making it super duper fine. That's all you do, 7 cups, and we'll be right back. So I got all 7. Now I'm going to put the coffee away. We're done with that. I got all 7 spoonfuls in the cup. Now put it back into the bowl. As much as you can. Don't leave extras in there if you can help it. Now it's nice and fine. This is so weird because I am recording this video for both of my YouTube channels. Mine is Sterling's Amazing Adventures, and mine and my sister's combined. Brosistery Cooks, I think it is on YouTube, or just Brosistery or something. But you're going to do that, and then you're also going to get your fruit punch powder. You're going to use, these are the big ones because we couldn't find the smaller ones. If you do have the smaller packets, then you'll use like about 6 or 7, maybe 8 or 9. You'd want like half and half coffee, half powder. So I already made one earlier today, a couple hours ago, to see how I liked it. If I liked it, I'd be making a video, and of course I'm making a video, so of course I liked it. But you're going to use about a packet and a half. I used about, well, there comes 6 in this big one, and I have about, or there's 4 in there, 5, and I already used one, which is 6. So here's a half packet. Dump right in with the coffee. Smoky. And then, and a half. I just put in there, so then here's 1. So that's 1.5 to 1.5 coffee. If you know what I mean. Half and half. Strong. Put this away. Put that inside there. And then just mix it up really good, and I'll be right back. And it's supposed to look like that, if you can see it. It's not in the light, but just where it's nice and mixed. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour just a tiny bit of Pepsi in here. Like I said, just a tiny bit, and watch what happens. First, I'm gonna need a better camera angle so you can actually see it in the light. Just a tiny bit, and watch what happens. Aim it down a little bit. Whoa, that was way too much. I guess it'll mix a little bit easier. Okay, get it?
Okay.
It looks like acid. Like toxic acid just got poured into it, which looks really cool. It's like lava.
Do it so tight, eh? I'm trying, but this is fast.
I'll be right back. I'm not leaving. Tricked you. Okay, so you're just gonna start mixing this all together, and it's gonna be really cool at the end. It's gonna be really sticky when you first start. It's all gonna be in like one big glob, and then all that pop will get everything mixed together, and it'll eventually come into what you need it to. It does not smell pretty at all, but it does taste way better than it smells. My nose is right above this and it's whiffing it right in. And just trust me, it doesn't smell good at all. I might need to put more coffee and powder in here because it's way too runny. Should be one big glob. I don't know, we'll see in about a half an hour when we're done mixing. Just mix for about a half an hour or until it starts lightening up a little bit. Yeah guys, it's way too thick or thin. It's just like a waterfall. It is not supposed to be that sort of substance. It's literally just running off my fork, so I'm going to try to add one more spoon of coffee. If that don't help, then I'll have to open up another powder packet and do that too. But I'm just gonna crush it up in my bottle. Okay, so I got my extra spoonful of coffee, pour it in there. Let's see if that works. I'll be right back, I guess. Okay guys, if you're wondering, no, I did not make this recipe up, but I am using my own measurements. This is prison cooking, I guess. What you make in prison if you're in prison. The coffee did thicken it up just a tiny bit, but that's not gonna work. We're gonna need a little bit more powder. Just about as much powder as I did with extra coffee. This drink is going to be extra strong, more stronger than the first one I made, so it's going to taste way different. Unless I don't pour all this into this cup. I don't know yet if I will or not, but we will see. I did thicken it up a bit, but I'm going to have to add a little bit more powder. Hopefully that's good. There's extra powder still in that packet, but I don't want to use too much because it'll be overriding. There'll be way too much powder and not enough coffee unless I use more coffee, but I don't know how this is even going to turn out, so I don't want to use more than what I'm going to use. I don't want to use more than I'm going to use. But we'll mix it and see what happens. So it did thicken it up a little bit more. It's not that much better, but it is a little bit better. I just don't want to keep adding more powder and coffee. I just might not use all this mixture, but right now it just looks like melted chocolate. I'm just going to mix it until it gets a little bit lighter, and then it's time to start pouring it in my cup. So guys, it did get quite a bit lighter. You can see it maybe in the light a little bit. It did get a little bit lighter. So for the people watching at Sterling's Makes and Adventures, you remember my, well, you can, on my slingshot shooting video, like my second video I have put on, I was not recording, my sister Lily was. She's my camera person, and she was my camera person for that. And she's helping, or I'm making this for her, and she's helping me. This is for her for school tomorrow. It's supposed to make you stay awake for like 40 hours straight. If it does or not, I don't know. But I made myself one. I like it. She tried a little bit. She liked it. She liked it so much she's like making me make her one.
No, please wait.
But there she is there. Alright guys, well, normally you'd fill it like just about halfway or a little over with ice. Pour your substance on the ice. But I don't have any ice right now, so I'm gonna have to make some in the morning before school. And yeah. So I'm gonna take my substance. Normally, yeah, like I said, they have ice about up to here, so you'd pour this, you'd drizzle this across the ice, but there is no ice today. So hopefully this still works with being this runny and with no ice. I'm gonna put about 2/3 into it. Here's my fork.
Can I say hi?
Put that on there like that. That's about 2/3 of it. And then take your lovely Pepsi. Fill it up about 1/4 of the way. Don't just pour it because it foams a ton. Look at that. That much pop in the bottom. That much foam. Now we just have to wait for it to actually, yeah, look at that. It's already starting to come up pretty fast. Now we just have to wait a little bit for it to actually come up. Once it gets to about up to here or so, I'll be right back. So to speed up the process, and as silly as it sounds, I can actually just stick my finger down here and the bubbles will just start turning into pop. It did come up a tiny bit, and I was sitting here for about a minute. I went up the S and the H. But you can stick my finger in it and the bubbles will just start going away. I don't know how, but they do start eating away really fast. It actually doesn't taste too bad. And as this is rising, for my Sterling's Makes and Adventures people, I will start making gardening videos and canning videos. I got a whole bunch of cans. These are my mom's, but I got a really huge pack of them. But yeah, you guys will start to see gardening videos and canning videos in the future. I already got some gelatin, some fruit pectin, some Sure Gel, because I am going to start making some jelly too. Dandelion jelly, dandelion flowers, they're the yellow flowers that grow all over your yard. Some people might hate them, but they taste like, the jelly when you make it tastes like honey. As weird as that sounds, it's a flower and it tastes like honey. But some of you guys might think dandelions are pests. Others think of them as food. You don't actually eat the flower itself. You guys will see how I do it in the video soon to come. Hopefully that'll be within the next 2 videos coming out. But I think I'm gonna pour more pop in here and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I think with the ice in there, it would actually, the foam will actually go away faster because the ice is like getting rid of it, you know what I mean? But right now I actually just stuck my finger in there again and the foam's going away pretty quickly, and I just put more pop on it while I was off camera. I don't know why, but I took my head away and it gets darker, put it in the camera and it gets lighter. I want it lighter. But guys, that's all there is to her. With 2, almost took a whole 2-liter bottle of, but we did have a cup that had, we filled the cup about halfway up with pop just to drink it. So, I mean, it'll probably take
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
about a liter. To be safe, 1.5 liters. Be on the safe side unless you have a smaller cup. This cup is really tall. It's about 7-inch tall cup. If you guys have a smaller cup, then of course 1 liter will be good. This is a 2-liter bottle. We have about a half liter left. But yeah, like I said, we did fill 1 cup up about halfway with just normal Pepsi. And guys, that's all for this video, I guess. We will have ice in there in the morning, like I said. The rest of this will be tossed out. I'm sad to see it go.
1, 2,
but
3, 4, 5.
we don't have enough pop to do another one. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. My sister's not here right now to say good night, but I am. Oh, good night, guys, and
Say good night.
Say it.
Good night.
Alright, good night, guys. Yeah, until next time, Sterling out. Peace, guys. See you next time.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Gardening videos coming. See ya.